In 2015, an explosion in a factory in Bosley killed 4 people. Those living near the site said it felt like an earthquake after the first explosion happened just after 9 a.m. 35 people were caught up in the accident, with some being taken to hospital with severe injuries. But due to the accident, many buildings have been left abandoned for nearly a decade.
What if I've got a feeling that something's going to happen tonight? There's definitely someone out there.
I now feel like there's someone watching me. Yeah, I don't think that car's been used for a few years, has it?
No.
This is all just wide open as well, look.
Yeah.
Wow, do you know, I wasn't expecting this to be this destroyed, actually. I don't know why.
Yes.
Wow. What on earth is that? It looks like someone's bled to death and... Oh no, not another doll.
Oh, don't you... Someone's there.
Well. Okay.
I can hear it again. There's knocking going on throughout the house.
It doesn't go anywhere really. Oh, basement.
Nice.
Hello? Magic mushrooms for sale. Crackhead comes running up.
Well, this looks like a house.
Wow.
This is a creepy place. I wonder if it's haunted.
Yeah, I can't say I know a whole lot about it. Oh, well, there's just a load of creepy dolls everywhere now. We could be haunted by these bastards for the rest of our lives, aren't we?
Oh.
It's not like the most amazing location we've ever been.
No. Ooh.
Handrails are good.
This is dodge.
Bloody hell.
Nice. Okay.
What on earth? Death trap or what? Oh, shit.
What?
Me.
Fuck. I thought I was going through that then.
Yeah, so did I.
Well, this is the children's room.
Why are they all children's... Oh, shitting hell, man. They're all kids' rooms, aren't
Yeah, by the looks of it.
It's another house where only kids live.
Yeah. You can
Is
go
it
in that
safe?
room. Check the floorboards in there.
Like, check whether it's safe for me.
Well, if you can take your weight, then everyone else is alright.
Transistor miniature push-pull audio amplifier. I always wanted one of those.
In fact, I brought one with me.
Here's what I prepared earlier.
A lot of giggles in this house.
I know. It doesn't feel scary. I'm not like, oh, this is definitely haunted or anything. But sometimes that can sort of... Well, it's just sometimes it doesn't need to be scary to be haunted.
Yeah.
Like, hauntings aren't always like a bad thing,
No.
I suppose.
Well, I think that's everywhere and we're on our own. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're on our own.
But we're together.
But alone. It's like the whole stairs thing.
Are we
again.
together or alone?
Well, technically we're together.
But we're on our own.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's get on with the video.
Welcome to Ghost Theory. In this episode, you're going to see us investigate 2 locations. This old manor house, which is connected to a mill just opposite the way, which exploded in 2015, killing 4 people. Now, we may be the first people to investigate the mill, but we're going to start here because so many teams have been here and said it's paranormally active, and we want to see if we can capture anything and see if it's related to the same land as the mill explosion.
First things first, we left cameras alone to see where any potential activity would be, but while we were doing that, we actually realised that there was another house directly attached to this one, so we took 2 cameras along with us, did a little explore just so we could leave cameras there as well. Now look at this, look. Chester Zoo and Bus to Chester, 3rd of August 2015. 2015 is when the mill blew up.
Okay.
So this is definitely connected.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's so much more. I mean, that's basically a house there.
It is, yeah, you're right.
Just like a conservatory thing. It's like a bar or something, isn't it? They got their own garden bar. Oh, cobwebs. I have a feeling there's going to be something more open than that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, look at all these cages, actually.
Yeah. That's weird, isn't it?
Animal rescue centre or something?
Yeah.
What if I got a feeling that something's going to happen tonight?
Yeah, I don't know why, but I've got a really odd feeling that I don't get very often. It's not a bad feeling, it's just a feeling. Something's a bit odd.
Yeah.
Like I don't trust something, but I'm not sure what it is that I'm not trusting. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Okay, now. You going first? Oh, yeah.
Oh, man, it's the fucking skanky bathroom, too. I'm going to have to be flexible with this one.
Fucking hell. The chair just fell away from me. This one is different.
Yeah. Oh, there's a door open here.
Of course there is.
It's open.
Are you serious? Why?
You can just walk through here.
Oh. Well, that would have been easier. Oh, well. Yeah, this side almost looks like it's been abandoned for longer, but I don't think that's possible.
Maybe it's just been water damaged more.
Yeah. It's a lot mouldier. There's no footprints or anything though, so
No.
we know no one's been here for at least a few hours. This is a lot creepier. This has that feeling, doesn't it, where you think, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, definitely.
But it probably is the decay. This room reminds me of 30 East Drive.
Oh, the carpet.
Kind of all of it, yeah.
Yeah.
What is that? A sunbed? It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Jeez. Look at that.
This is horrible.
We then decide to leave cameras in that side as well. Now, it may be a case that we only investigate one side, or maybe split up and investigate both sides before we move on to the mill.
Nothing really happened at all when we left the cameras alone. There was nothing in the more rundown house, which is quite a good thing because we didn't really want to be spending too much time in there anyway. But the one thing that did happen is the REM pod went off inside the house that we first started in, and we think it's the main living room area, so that's where we started.
Is there a spirit, or is there anybody in this house who can hear us? We've heard stories that this place is very haunted.
In fact, that's why we're here. We've kind of been hearing lots of weird noises as we've been walking around, and not saying that you make weird noises, but we're wondering if that was you. Could just be going about your day. We've also got a device that's on the little child's chair And we know that that's been activated today because we left a camera in here and we've captured it going off. So if that was you, can you make that device go off again? I'd assume that you know how because you did it before, theoretically. Now we know something quite devastating that happened about 10 years ago. That was just opposite to this house. And we think that's the reason why this house is abandoned now as well. The 4 people were killed in an explosion in a wood mill just opposite. Do you know anything about that? Can you speak to us about that? Are you maybe one of the victims of that explosion? It's weird, isn't it, with the car lights come through?
Mm.
Is that even a car light?
Yeah, I can see the car in the distance, look.
Why does it just stop there?
Because there's a red traffic light there, isn't there? That's where the traffic light is, to let the cars through.
I'm not so sure. That's like someone's walking.
Yes. That's coming up here. That's coming up here.
Is it?
Yeah.
What?
It's fucking coming up here, look.
How?
I don't know. Now there is a main road right in front of us which drives through the old ruins of the mill, and it's all barriered off each side, and there's a traffic light that to kind of stop cars and allow traffic to move in and out of there. But this time it just seemed that this car wasn't stopped at the traffic lights, it was heading straight towards us.
I can see lights again, but it's just the traffic lights. I am really confused.
There was definitely a car, wasn't there?
100% a car. I got it on footage, yeah.
But it seemed to just stop and point at us.
Yeah, yeah.
There's definitely someone out there.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I just can't work out why and what
No,
for.
no.
Is it anything to do with this house? Are you really interested in this house?
It was pointed directly at us.
Yeah, but the road is, isn't it?
Yeah. The car, like, they're still there.
Yeah.
They're just hovering this area, look. That's torchlight.
Yeah, no, they're out the car now.
Huh?
They're out with the car.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can film that.
See that torchlight? Yeah.
Going to the building?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Yeah. There's 2 of them. They've got to be explorers.
Well, you never know.
I know. I don't know. Can you see it? All right.
Oh yeah, it is really bright. It looks like they're having a look around. They're not coming directly in.
Yeah.
But they will be able to see us. Because it's so obvious with windows.
Okay.
Look at that, I don't know.
Fuck me. Look at that.
They've stopped looking at the bin. There's 2 people.
Yeah.
If they were coming because we're here, they'd come straight here. They're getting something out of their bag. It's so hard to film this.
I know. Oh yeah, I see.
They've got bags and shit. They're just explorers, I believe.
Yeah.
That's probably why it took them so long to get in it.
Yeah.
To cut a long story short, they sort of seemed to have disappeared. We couldn't see them on the cameras anymore. So we went outside and went to the driveway and we just couldn't see them. But just to make sure that they definitely were gone, we thought it would be a good idea to go where the car was to make sure that the car had driven off. Aha. Oh, all right. We fucking knew there was someone. We were like, who the hell is that? Sorry, I'm probably blinding you. I'll turn it off. Yeah, not too bad. Do you know what's the weird thing as well? I said I bet it's people coming to do ghost hunting.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like someone in there to see the fucking night vision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get to chat to you, like,
But
it's
yeah,
so
that's
fucking
what we were
bright.
looking for. We were like going, they've got night vision. Fucking seen us.
Like, we're just waiting it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Fair enough, cool. Well, it turned out just to be a couple of absolute fucking idiots. And that's why we all got on so well. We stood there for quite a while talking. It just turned out that it was Dark Arts and the Strayed Explorer gone there to do exactly what we did. And then we decided to split off in our separate ways, and they did their shitty little video in the house while we did our shitty little video somewhere else. It's a joke, come on.
So we did go back to the house to investigate, but we weren't getting much of a feeling and nothing was happening. And we still had all the ruins left to explore. So that's where we went next.
It has been declared a major incident. The skies filled with great grey clouds of smoke after 3 large explosions at the Woodflower Mills in the small village of Bosley this morning.
Over 30 hours after the initial explosion, the smoke is still rising from the remains of the Woodflower Mill. A worker captured the fire's intensity on mobile phone footage. These flames reached 70 meters high, according to those on the site.
4 people are missing, feared to be trapped somewhere in the burning building. Witnesses say the ground shook. What caused the explosions at the Woodflower Mill is now under investigation. The Cheshire Fire Service say crucially they are working to make the area safe to carry out any potential rescues of those still inside. Sangeeta Kandola, 5 News.
Okay, so we've come to the mill where the explosion was.
This is the bit, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, wow, actually. That's awful.
Yeah.
Oh, dear. Holy shit.
I mean, it's all just open as well. You can actually go in there, basically. Which is part of the same building.
Are they're houses, are they not? They are actually houses.
Yeah.
By the looks of it.
4 people are missing, feared to be trapped somewhere in the burning building.
But look at the state of that.
Yeah.
Wow. What on earth? It's hard to get this on camera.
Yes. That is horrifying, actually.
Look how much, I mean, I assume like it's been demolished since.
Yeah.
Because I don't think this is exactly how it looked when the explosion occurred, but obviously you can see where the explosion has been because, well, there's bits of trucks. Half of the housing there has been blown up. Half of the tower looks like it's been ripped off around the side.
Yeah, it looks all sort of like burnt all the way up the
Yeah.
outside, doesn't it? It's. Oh.
Wow. Oh wow, okay. This actually looks really quite interesting.
Yeah.
In a weird sort of way. Oh wow, look, it's so weird when you see people's shoes and stuff.
Yeah.
It's quite a new shoe. God, this is not the greatest looking place I've ever been. Problem is as well, which one do you choose to do? Because we haven't really got time to do.
We haven't got time to do all of them. I think we just find the one that's most intact. We walked up and down a row of houses until we decided we just needed to get on and do something. So we found the one at the end with the door open, and while we're inside, we thought this just doesn't feel like the right one.
I reckon this next one.
Yeah.
I've got a vibe. All right, fuck it. Let's just get on with it.
Do you want to check it out before I come in, actually?
Shit. That's a bit... It's doable.
Huh?
It is doable.
Okay, cool.
Sketchy.
Huh?
Sketchy but doable.
Well, you never know. Oh, okay.
Any good?
Yeah, a bit better. There's another upstairs.
Really?
Yeah, this room is kind of just...
Shit! Me!
What?
This isn't attached. Unbelievable weird. It's just so... What the fuck?
It's like evacuated in the explosion.
Yeah, it feels like a wartime situation.
Yeah.
People are evacuated because of danger rather than because they need to leave. Like, oh, that makes no sense.
Yeah.
Shit.
So, just an attic.
No, there's a bed up here.
What?
2 bedrooms. Kids' rooms.
Yeah.
Or at least.
Oh, this is creepy.
That one's definitely a young kid's room. This one's a slightly older kid's room. Yeah, student. We've been at this now for hours and hours and hours, and we're nearly 4 hours away from home. We've done a lot of exploring, not much investigating. So I think we pick this house. We won't bother with the others. We'll investigate here, and then we'll actually investigate the explosion site itself.
Yeah.
For some reason, we just get more of a vibe from this specific house than we do any of the others in this area. So what we can do is just get on with this straight away, just investigate this as if we've not even been over there, and then we're going to go over to the explosion site itself, investigate that, and then we're going to go home, because we've already been filming for 444 million hours, and we've kind of recorded nothing. And Elliot's just taken a shot of paracetamol, and he's now absolutely off his tits. Look at that. I mean, look at the state of it.
I can see dead people.
That's brilliant. Actually, we need that. Maybe we should take paracetamol more often. Oh. Is there anyone here? Okay, right. Let's actually investigate, because it's also... It's just such a harrowing feeling of the location.
Yeah, it is actually.
Even though... what am I even on? Shitting, wow.
Is there anyone here who can hear a voice? Says, we're here to try and find out whether or not there is such things as spirits or ghosts, and try and find answers for life after death.
And my name's Joe.
Mine is Elliot.
We just want to speak to you.
Were you at all affected by the explosion?
looks like there's someone fucking living upstairs. There isn't.
No, it's not. But it's really clear.
It's quiet but clear. We need to look. You go first. That's full-on movement upstairs. And the house is tiny. So there's absolutely zero chance anyone can even say that someone's hiding up there and they're just squatting here.
Hello?
Hang on, that noise. I heard that noise.
Mm-hmm. We need to go upstairs, don't we? I know we already have.
Hello?
What's that? See, that was weird because that sounds like it's directly in front of you. I can see that you haven't touched anything, nothing there.
No.
You can hear sound here. I know that wasn't the same necessarily, but that's what we heard from downstairs, surely. Yeah? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not all of it.
I'm slightly baffled, actually.
Yeah, no, that's weird.
That's cool.
As soon as you said, is that someone affected by the explosion? We took up again. I'm just trying to stay here so you can see that no one can get down the stairs. Because I just know what it's like.
What the fuck was that? Just then?
I don't know.
You know what people are like.
Yeah, I'm just trying to make it so you literally have to walk past me if you want to go down the stairs if there was someone here. Like, just eradicate that. It's impossible, isn't it?
That
It is impossible.
has blown my mind.
Instantaneous.
Yeah.
What was that? Ding ding.
Didn't hear that time.
What the fuck what's going on? What's weird to me is it's like, is there someone here who's affected by the explosion?
Yeah.
Well, why do we every time we say that? Yeah, you hear that?
Yeah.
But what I was going to say is what's kind of strange about that is, like, obviously there are a lot of people affected by it, but why would someone be here other than the person who was killed by the explosion, you know?
Yeah. Because they were evacuated, you know. I heard that.
Okay, so that we are here just to speak to someone whoever you are in this building. Now, something that has now caught our attention is potentially you were affected by the explosion. Now, we don't know why you would be someone that's here that was affected by it if you weren't the one killed by it. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Like, I don't see why else.
Unless the house was affected by it, so it's affected them.
But theoretically, yeah. But, do you know what I mean? Whoever the family, whoever lived here would have moved out, theoretically. Not died in here. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it was evacuated immediately, I assume.
Yeah.
So why would it be someone who was living... Why am I hearing shit? Did you hear a squeak?
Yeah.
Why? What's going on? I'm more confused than anything right now. One, two, three, four.
Thank you. Can you do that again?
We need to both stay on camera.
Is this a child we're speaking to? Can you do that again?
That
is...
Carry on.
Were you younger than 10 years old? So can you count out how old you were? Can you tap again if you were older than 15? That was a tap, right?
Directly on the staircase just here. Yeah.
Older than 15.
Yeah.
Did you die here? What?
But was affected by the explosion.
Were you directly affected by the explosion?
Is it that it scared you more than anything?
Is that tapping? Yeah, I think it is then, yeah.
Yeah, scared them. It's a child that died here that was scared of the explosion.
Did you...
I mean, yeah, wow, what
Did
an
you-
intense start.
Did you pass away... I'm nearly in tears.
It's here. Whatever it is there's
Oh yeah,
something
children's
happening.
rooms.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course.
Did you pass away before the explosion?
I don't like chasing. We have to go up here.
I swear it's happening.
The fucking vibe. Sorry for swearing. The feeling now.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's just subliminal. It's suddenly very, very strange up here. Probably is because of the responses. I now feel like there's someone watching me.
Did they say that they passed away before the explosion?
Yeah. Well, pinch of salt, isn't it? Because we don't know
Yeah.
what we're actually hearing. But yeah, there's someone here. There's a child here, over the age of 10, potentially, who died here, who was scared of the explosion. Died before the explosion, is scared of it. You don't need to be scared anymore. It's all gone now. It's all done. It was a long time ago. It was 10 years ago. It maybe happened longer ago than your age. You don't need to be scared of it anymore. It's not going to happen again.
Yeah, behind me.
I was going to say that was either in between us or next to you. It's like a flick on the wall.
Are you, can you tap for yes and go silent for no? And thank you so much.
What is that clicking? Is it the map that's clicking?
I'm on paper actually. That might be it. Were you male? It's not.
It's here.
It's there.
It's that. What are we looking at right now? We're just trying to figure out exactly what it is that you're communicating with us with, and we're trying to eliminate any...
It's that. It's a chocolate wrapper.
It could just be where we stepped on it, is what I was going to
Yeah.
say. Can you do something that can't just be something we've accidentally caused ourselves? Can you slam a door? Can you throw something? Can you hit one of us? Can you speak? There's something you can do that...
Was that just your ankle click?
No, it definitely was my ankle. That's not my ankle sound.
That was very clear.
It was here again, so... I mean, thank you if that is you. This is actually very incredible, very intense. I don't think we've ever had a conversation this quick and this intense with anyone. Well... I'm almost a bit stumbled. I feel like should we try different methods? Are you okay with trying sound still?
You can see I've not moved.
Yeah, you got me on as well. Neither of us, I don't think we even wobbled.
No.
Okay, let's try and have a conversation with sound. It's a really, really good way of trying to talk with us. Can you tell us when you died, or when you think you died? Was it within the last 20 years? It's now the year 2025. Can you knock on this wall? Can you do this?
Did you hear that?
What?
That was the wall.
I heard it to my right.
I heard it to my right.
I just heard the same clicking. Do you feel like there was this burst of energy that's slowly phased off now?
Mm.
Is it weird?
Can you make a sound in the room that you're in? We don't mean you any harm. Are you still here? Please, are you still here?
It's just silence now. Absolute silence. Why?
I never understand that. We're on a good roll.
But you can feel it, the energy, whatever, leaving way before it it's weird. The house feels still again. There's no, static. So now the idea was just to go over to the wood mill to investigate over in the explosion area. But before we did that, we had to try and get some cinematic shots just to finish off the video here. Now, while I was doing that, there was a loud bang from what sounded like the stairs area. I stopped recording just after that I recorded that. There are so many noises in this house. I don't think it. Is there a point in even
I'm
continuing?
just want to explain this on camera. Going back on the footage, right, we had a gut feeling about this house. We've literally, I promise you, only just discovered that one of the women that was killed in the explosion was it Bailey?
Dorothy Bailey.
Dorothy Bailey. This is the house full of the name Bailey. This one house that we had the gut feeling about.
Edward Bailey.
All the names are connected to this woman.
Same house that we've just been investigating. Just we didn't know.
We didn't know.
Had no idea. I literally just thought, let's just look at some names and just see if they match up. I don't know what this.
I'm amazed.
There you go, another one.
Bailey, yeah.
So
this must be the main bedroom. If Dorothy lived here, this would be it, wouldn't it?
Edward. I don't know what that says. I don't know. After sentencing, Miss Bailey's second son, Ed,
Oh, yeah.
said losing their mother had left a big hole in our lives. He branded the sentencing a joke and a kick in the teeth. I don't think justice has been finalised. Like, I mean, it's a, you know, you asked the question, were you affected? Everyone here was affected. So that's just a blanket statement. We just didn't know specifically that this was going to be the house.
Yeah.
How can we know unless we'd already walked through it all?
But we had that gut feeling outside. That's what baffles me.
Yeah, Miss Bailey, 62, from Bosley, was a cleaner at the site. So she was the cleaner. Was this actually hers, though? Because
I don't know.
we haven't
that's the
actually
thing.
seen any names of her specifically. We know her son lived here.
Yeah. Well, then I reckon she probably did.
I don't really want to look through too much stuff, if I'm honest, because it just feels a little bit intrusive
Yeah.
on the people that are obviously still grieving. Dorothy and Edward, have a wonderful Christmas.
You're kidding.
It feels more intrusive when you know.
People still.
Do you know what I mean? I don't know.
Yeah.
That they could be watching this thinking, get out of my mum's belongings.
Yeah.
So we are going to do that.
Yeah.
It is just completely incidental.
I'm going to turn this around, and the fact that we've accidentally chosen this house and done this is unbelievable. But
I think it's one of those things again, like how different is this from anything else that we ever really normally film?
It's not.
We're obviously trying to find paranormal activity that goes hand in hand with the fact that someone's died.
yeah.
It's just kind of when you... I suppose it just makes it worse when you know, isn't it? Is that it?
Yeah.
It becomes more of a moral issue when you know that it's not someone that was like 70 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not like someone died of old age. This was a horrific accident that was here as well.
Yeah.
And like, you know, when you just go somewhere and you just get activity, it's like, well, it's just activity. You don't know who it is, how it happened, so on and so forth. Do you know what I mean? We've actually got names, we've got details. We know a lot about these people's lives, and we're currently sort of in their house. I mean, I don't know why
and
it
they're
makes
going to be
it.
still alive and everything. It's,
Yeah, I'm not sure what about it makes it feel a bit uncomfortable than
That's-
the normal thing.
Let's get out of here.
But if any of the family really does not want this video on here, we can at least remove sections, whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is a little bit too close to being
Yeah.
an immoral thing. But at the same time, the investigation itself is very interesting.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very difficult
Oh,
video.
fuck's sake. Poor Dorothy. It's just...
It's the people left behind in some ways,
Yeah.
though, isn't it? It's not... Did you...
Oh my,
That was a voice.
oh my...
That was a voice.
Oh my... God.
It's like, hello?
We are so sorry about everything. We hope that you're okay. If you can hear us.
Whether you are someone that's died in an explosion, or you're someone who was affected by it, or if it's someone that was here before. This has become a very strange video. I'm second guessing whether I want to actually go to the explosion site and investigate it.
Yeah, I'm thinking I'm done. I don't want to
Is it a bit too...
carry on now.
It's a weird thing. Again, I don't know what it is that just makes it slightly more immoral than... I feel stuck here
I
now.
feel there's an energy here now.
I don't feel like I want to go because I feel like I need to sort of make up for something, even though I've not done anything. Does that make sense?
I heard that voice.
Yeah, it's very loud. It's here. It was here.
I was recording as well, so this is a very
So-
strange episode.
Hello?
Yeah.
No, hello? Something like that.
What's going on now? I'm going to say one last time, I swear on my life, my dog's life, the whole channel, that this is not a planned video. This is not a planned experience. We didn't go, oh, okay, we know that this is the house. Everything has been like a sixth sense, coincidental. So
The whole thing's been a little bit like that, hasn't it?
yeah,
It feels like someone has been trying to get us here, which sounds ridiculous.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm going mental. Let's go down and just try and figure out what we do next. Now, we don't tend to do a lot of research before we go to locations, and there's two reasons for that. The first reason is that if we researched every location we went to every week, we'd just be spending more time doing research than we would actually filming. Now, obviously, if we go to 10 locations, but we've got the research for all 10 locations, but we only actually show one episode or one location, then we've just basically wasted a lot of time doing something we didn't need to do. And then the other reason is we don't want to kind of contaminate the evidence that we get, because if we get loads of evidence to say something and then we find out later that it was true, then that's more interesting to us than if we already think that it's true because we know the history before we do it. Then we might be kind of almost making up the answers ourselves or trying to hope that the answers kind of match up with the history of the location. So if it works the other way around, then to us it's a bit more credible.